Senator Thom Tillis, the North Carolina Republican who sits on the Senate Banking Committee, a very, very crucial committee when it comes to these issues. Senator, you heard about the fear that maybe with good intentions we have bad coming, that we have essentially green-lighted the government to institutions wholly that shouldn't have been even rescued partly. What do you think of that?
I think it's a huge threat. I mean, we're going to be going through exactly what the financial regulators decided on Sunday, but on its face, I agree with O'Leary. This sends a signal that you don't really have to worry about risk anymore if you've got government coming in prepared to bail you out, and we have to get that under control. We had a situation with SVB. I don't think it was a contagion like we saw back in 2008. We could have used other tools. The thing I want to talk about, Neil, is now we have people like Senator Warren and others saying that we need more regulations. The fact of the matter is we need regulators that are actually applying the regulations already on the books. And I believe that the SEC, the FDIC, and the CFPB are three classic examples of regulatory agencies that have shifted their priorities from supervision to agendas that are emanating from the White House.
You know, it could be a matter that, once again, regulators have failed to police something that some of them were told knew about, quite a while ago. That's very similar to how the Securities and Exchange Commission botched what was very, very curious information coming in about Bernie Madoff years before the collapse around Bernie Madoff. This has happened even throughout the meltdown when we saw warning signs that were ignored more than a decade ago. Are our regulators up to snuff? And now amid talk that we need more regulators and need more regulation.
I don't think so. I think what we have to start with Silicon Valley Bank is determine what level of supervision was in play, whether or not they had any insights into their internal liquidity stress testing, whether or not the mix for their liquid assets was the right. I think we're probably going to find the right mix. I think that we're probably going to find a lot of the information that the examiners or supervisors should have had access to could have given them far more time than a matter of a few days to resolve this bank. And we need to go back and ask all of these financial regulators, are you focused on the regulations that can prevent these things like Silicon Valley occurring in the future? And I believe we're going to find some shortcomings in supervision.
Senator